Well, back in my day, Playday meant something else. Get out of here, old man. Okay, people, welcome back to another Playday. Oh, it's Playday. I love Playday. It's a chance to just mess with stuff that people have sent me or something I found in the store that I thought may be compatible with something I already own. And maybe a shop sending me something that I haven't messed with yet. And I don't know. It's just a day for me to play. And that's the name of the game, playing. They're toys, they're action figures. You need some action, you need some playing. Starting out, let me apologize to Go Figure Toy Reviews because he actually sent this to me before the last Playday, whenever the hell that was. It was in a stack, but because I have so many unbuilt Star Wars model kits, like extras or the droids I haven't... it got lost in the shuffle. But now I'm opening it up. I don't know what a Nova Trooper is, but we'll see what's going on. See, I hope you're well. I know you love the Stormtroopers. Hoping you don't have a Nova Trooper in your ranks already. No, I do not. Also, they included a few bars of Tablet, a Scottish candy. It's pretty much pure sugar, so hopefully you have a sweet tooth. You can find me on YouTube at Go Figure Toy Reviews and on Instagram under the same name. Let's see what's happening. Oh, look at that. That's nifty. I love the Bandai Stormtrooper model kit. It's just shaped perfectly. The black doesn't look painted. You crazy sumbitch. Oh, no, it is painted. There's just a little bit of scratching right there, which is fine. I like a little battle damage to my Stormtroopers. Have the gold parts, have the Imperial decal put on there. I like how the gold just plays with the black. It's not just half black, half gold. It's like an accent of gold. Wait, didn't Pauldron come with the Sand Trooper? I've got all kinds of extra bits and bobs here. Right there. Let's put this here. Not bad at all. Kind of like it without the pauldron though. But he included the extra decals, the stand. He even put gold on the extra hands. That's insane. Another trooper for the shelf. Hot dog. The sprue, the instructions. Yep, there's regular Stormtrooper. And then here's the Scottish tablet. You know I gotta try the candy. Whoa, that looks... Yeah, that's pretty much just straight up sugar, but it's damn good. I'm gonna put this away before I eat the rest of it. Here's something I picked up at Walmart the other day. It's the less articulated 6-inch line for Spider-Man Far From Home. Grabbed it for this magic effect to see if it'll go with the 6-inch Marvel Legends Mysterio from the movie. I haven't gotten a lot of these, so I don't exactly know what to expect here. Interesting color scheme to the figure. They've been killing it with the domes, though. I mean, I know it's just kind of a pearlescent, glittery globe. It's not quite 6-inch. I guess you could use this as an effect if you wanted to. Which one's the real Mysterio? Oh, and the effect works like a shield. It's got a little handle here at the bottom. But unfortunately, the Marvel Legends Mysterio doesn't have a grippy hand. But is this close enough to... It has potential. You need to come up with a gripping hand of some kind to hold on to that handle. It also has this blast that plugs into the middle of it. It needs to be more like this somehow. Potential. Potential. Next up from CanofBeams, I got this telepathic effect. I got specifically for Professor X. And then I got a set of his Wolverine claws that are cut out of what looks like, is this stainless steel? It's definitely laser cut. Now some don't know, I spent 20 years in a metal fabrication shop running a 50-ton brake. It had a big industrial laser, it had a smaller laser, we had welders, we had paint department, we had just everything to work metal. So I have an appreciation for it. So when I find something metal like this, oh, I like it, I like it. I'm gonna have to find some way to attach this to Charles, but man, that is so much better than the effect that came with. Some blue tack, some poster putty, something, just to keep that on the back right there. I mean, it's not as intrusive as the big Cerebro helmet with the wad of cloud coming off of it. This complements it. It doesn't drown it out. And then with the Wolverine claws, we all know the woe of getting a Wolverine out of the package and it being just beep, beep, flop around. These are separate pieces jabbed into peg holes, and it almost feels like the claws never fit just right. With these metal claws and how thick they are, when you jab them into the peg holes meant for a smaller plastic piece, they stay in place. They're not moving around as much. You can do a little bit of manipulation and bring them out if you care for this look, kinda. But overall, they are staying in place. Plus, they're reflective, they're shiny, they are metal. And I didn't even heat anything up. I just usually just pull on the claws, they come right out. 2, 3. And then there's been all kinds of tutorials and such. Me, I just grab them, Shove them into the peg hole. Done. They get a little bit tighter as you go because the bigger pieces are pushing the plastic out. But you just got to work it. Get them all in, straighten them up a little bit, get them where you want them, and boom. Now I'm ready for a fight. Like I said, CanofBeams, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook. I believe he has his own website now where he sells stuff. I'm gonna wait for these to come back into stock, and I need to order some more of these. Quite a few, actually. What have we got here? Here's my gift to you. This is a 6-armed Spider-Man I made. I used the retro pizza Spidey. Most of the arms have bicep swivel. It was my first attempt. And you know what? I don't even care. If this was your first attempt at it, I am honored to have it in my collection. I've seen this done several times, and I usually comment about how the shoulders aren't sunk into the torso like the official 6-armed Spider-Man. But I'm taking all that back. Look at the size and just the overall dynamic look of it. I dig the colors better. The webs are actually painted in. Plus I have plans for these bare arms for the next playdate. So this works out in my favor. How did you know, dude? Also, here are some Daily Bugle papers I found on eBay. It looks awesome with boxer shorts, Deadpool in the Ferris Bueller robe. I do have that Deadpool in the Ferris Bueller robe. And it does look cool. Tom Aiello, I'm sorry if I butchered that. I really, truly am. Retired U.S. Navy Master Chief. Thank you for your service, dude. And thank you for... Man, what do we got? It's a bunch of... Oh, wait, there's some different ones back here. There's Hulk Takes Hostages. Okay, there's 2 different kinds, but check this out. It's an actual newspaper with opening pages, and each page... Oh, okay, they're folded into each other, but it's still very nifty. If you open it up, you have them reading the paper, you get 2 different pages facing out. And he sent me a whole stack of them. Man, too kind, too kind. I like the Pizza Spidey in the first place, but to have this... It's crazy looking, you know what I mean? It sticks out at you as, what the hell's going on with 6-armed Spider-Man? Just a little something I showed during the X-Force Legends review. I painted up some legs to give Cannonball, you know, his lower half. This is essentially just Paladin. He had seams running down the legs right here. He had the puffy boots. I had to cut off the knife sheath, and it's not the most beautiful work in the world, but standing on the shelf, I'll never see it. I need to do another couple of coats of white right here, blend it into the actual white of the figure, and then figure out a connection point, which shouldn't be too hard. Magnets, something. But it's cool to have Sam standing on the shelf, even though I actually have them blasting on the shelf, but yeah. Also, I came in and shadowed up the neutral face for the Marvel Legends Nightcrawler. I like the effect they did on the screaming angry head, but I wanted something to have on the shelf where he's just kind of neutral but kind of blended back into the shadows. Out of the box, there was no shadow on this head. I painted the black from up to here and then inside the cheeks. Darkened up the ears a little bit on the inside, and then I came in with a black acrylic pastel and blended it all together. It doesn't hold up under very, very close scrutiny, but on the shelf, it's a cool effect. If I do say so myself, I'm not really great at toot my own horn. But it's one of the few paint jobs I've done this year, and when I get something done, I consider that a victory. I also darkened up the tail a little bit with that black acrylic pastel just to make the skin here and then the tail match up. I have a buddy on Instagram, Dash of Salt. I met him a couple of years ago at, has been a couple, 2, 3, at Denver Comic-Con. And we've stayed in touch. See each other when I'm at Denver Comic-Con. I got flooded out this year, so that was kind of a bummer. But he sent along this Cap's Broken Shield, which I can understand why they didn't give us this in the Marvel Legends Captain America Walmart exclusive. They even had Mjolnir hidden behind the shield. They didn't want to spoil it in case it came out before the movie. So Garrett decided to rectify that, and I like the look of this. It's still got some thickness to it. It still has the arm straps, but it works for what it needs to work for. He recommends I dirty it up a little bit, get it to match the movie a little bit more. But if we're talking about that, the figure that we got, it's not even dirty like it was. He beat all to hell at this point. Yeah, and that just finishes it off. This one's going somewhere else. I do not need this anymore. My Captain America has a new shield. P.S. Star Wars stickers. Go nuts! Oh man, you shouldn't have. These are going all over the place. I also have another buddy, Marvin, on Instagram. He does a little bit of customizing here and there, and he decided to send me a little care package, and even the shipping box, I thought, oh, what? How did Gus get on the outside? And then I turned it around and look at this slick shit. You know I'm gonna have to keep this box now. I'm gonna have to cut it up and put both sides on the wall somewhere. But he also sent me a little pizza box to go along with my NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it actually works. Look at that, I can toss some pizza in there and it's good to go. Another fun fact, since I gave you the metal shop story, before that, my first adult job after I got out of the house was delivering pizza for Domino's, so I folded many of these. And it works great with the turtles themselves. He also sent a couple of card effects for my Gambit. There's just the splayed out cards, and then there's one that's energized. I am always down for more accessories for Gambit. And the color even matches his chest. That's cool. There's also these. I think these are printed out, but man... guess where these are going? Yeah, those are awesome. This one's like she's throwing the fireworks and these are just manifesting in her hand. That is gonna look amazing on the shelf. He made an Aether. I remember talking about this a couple of months ago, I guess, with the Collector and Grandmaster 2-pack. They included the orb again, which was specific to that movie, but I said something like they should have included the Aether. That way we could start getting all those in action figures, well, 1/12 scale form. Beautiful. And then finally, if schedule holds up, last week I did the review of the Korg and Grandmaster 2-pack, and I kind of threw this in there because it's too awesome not to. Yup, he sculpted and painted an amazing little Miek from the end of Ragnarok. And because of his articulation... this is where he will live now. This is how Korg and Miek will be displayed on my shelf from now to eternity. You're not dead! Chrissy over at Rebel 10 Customs has sent along another awesome little custom piece. You may recognize the name and such because I think she's been in pretty much every Playday. And that's the reason I finally got a RAF, was because of this. Well, and then Marvin's Pizza Box. I haven't dug into the full details, but this is the newer version from GameStop, I guess, with more teeth showing or something. I don't know. I just know it's a RAF, so I can try on this gear. Got another amazing trench coat. I've had one for Gambit. I've had one for Beast. She just does good work. I even have one for Thing. You see where we're going here? Oh, look at that. And it's nice. You can still see the shell, but in the movie you could still see all that. He wasn't exactly hiding. Have a hat? I think this is 3D printed if I'm not mistaken. The back of the bandana is removable. You take that off and you put the hat on, and it fits down tight over the bandana. Look at that. That's how you do it. In that same bag was a camera, and I'm gonna be honest, it's been a little while since I've seen the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, so I don't know exactly where this was in the movie. But it's a cool little thing you can put around his neck. Put the hat back on. Boom. He's looking at you, kid. And that's not all. You have his backpack. Now, Chrissy's already hit me up and said that she forgot the flaps on the side pockets. She has since rectified that. If you're going to the Instagram, you just direct message her and you can purchase this stuff. Put this on. Oh, and look at that. That looks perfect. That's how you hide a shell if you're a turtle trying to be undercover in New York City. The nylon straps and the buckles here on top of the very beautiful sewing work. I love it. And then there's the baseball bat with the tape wrapped around it. Jose Canseco bat? She's also said in the time after she sent this to me, she will not be doing tape. It's more painted on. But even that you can store across here. Man. Yep, I'm gonna have to get another RAF, I guess, because I'm gonna leave one like this. And then there is this box that I haven't even opened yet from Empire Toy Shop. I met him at Star Wars Celebration this year. We hung out, we talked a little bit, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna send you some stuff, see what you think. And he told me a couple of things that are in here, but I haven't actually taken them out, held them in my hands, seen what they are. Oh, is this the... No, this is... Wait, I know this. Seems like I was looking at these a couple of months ago. Well, no, it's rubbery. What is going on here? Huh, that's interesting. There's a... Whoa. Full range of movement in the elbows. What else we got? Oh, there's another body. Looks like the same thing, just a darker skin tone. Oh, what? Whoa. Oh, no. What? Dude, two of them? Now I know exactly what these are. These are the TB League seamless blanks. I didn't know they came in these nice little cases. I haven't messed with a seamless body except for the Wolfman, the knockoff Logan Wolverine figure. They feel so weird, like cold skin. Let's get the head out, see what's going on here. Very premium feeling though, with the foam insert and the hard case. So squishy, but so awesome. I thought it would be just a bendy skeleton underneath, like just rod, but it's actually joints below this skin. Because you can feel the actual pieces moving. I don't know how many ball joints are in there, but you get a hell of a lot of range. Oh, look, my favorite, so much tilt. Does it actually come with a little pair of underwear? You're kidding me. Yep, that's what it is. I know I'm gonna screw this up because I have enough trouble putting my own underwear on. Yeah, that's gotta be backwards, of course. You ever get out of the shower and you're still wet, but you're in a hurry, so you go ahead and try to put your clothes on. That's what this is like. I still kind of feel like that's wrong in some way, but this is just as straight. It does not get in the way of the articulation at all here. So at least he's not freaking out the neighbors now with his non-existent bits. And then we got to try out the other one, right? Oh, this looks like a bigger muscular body. Yep, same dude, just further on in the steroid use. Or his very, very intense workout sessions. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna have to go out and buy some, well, I don't know. I don't want to buy clothes. I don't want to cover up the nice detail of it and why it's seamless in the first place. Ooh, and it even comes with trigger fingers. Let's do this again. The seam that runs down the middle goes up the butt crack. This is not how I thought I'd be spending my play day. Okay, it almost feels like the same underwear for both dudes. This was very much more tight fit. But getting them out and messing with them and trying to get that underwear up without tearing something up, without being very nice about it, these are way more durable than I thought they would be. Of course, I'd like to see this in 5 or 6 years, but for the time being, yeah, I may have to do some customizing here. Look at this. Look. Huh. I need a Spidey suit for this one, and I may need a Captain America suit for this one. But again, I'd hate to cover up the seamlessness of it. That's the whole gimmick here. And I love these cases. This is brilliant. But finally, I think the last thing in this box... Oh, it's another box. Wait. 12 World TW Toys 1/12. Oh, I think I've seen this. Boy, they packed the hell out of it. What is going on here? Oh, I guess because it's ceramic. What is this made of? Oh, there's several layers to this styrofoam. Yeah, there's another piece. And we got one more on the other end. Yep, another wall piece. Man, that is very, very nice. The base of it, it has stones and pipe and broken wood. Underneath is felt though, so it's not going to scratch any surface that you put it on. But it doesn't look like it attaches anywhere. It kind of just sits on the base. Oh, looking at the box, looks like it goes like this. There we go. So it's kind of modular. You set it up on the shelf. It's a little bit heavy because it's made out of polystone, or I don't know what this is. And then you put it together however you want to. You can leave the center wall out. You can put the other wall to the side, behind it, however you want to display it. And then it's just a backdrop for your 1/12 scale figures. Huh. That's very interesting. It's not meant for an overall diorama. It's just meant to spruce up your shelf a little bit. Assemble. I see some possibilities here. A little bit of styrofoam stuck there in the sharp parts. Need to clean it up a little bit, but man, yeah, nice detail to it. And hell, they even detailed the back side too, with plaster on top of brick, burn marks of some kind, bullet holes. This is interesting. I'd like to see more from this company. So at the end of the day, I would love to thank all the new friends I've made, the old friends. We have an amazing community going on. From effects to paint jobs to full-on customs, from awesome cloth work to just sending stuff along to see what I'd think. Things to spruce up your already existing action figures, and then something to get me to shut up about the 6-armed Spider-Man. I admit it, you can do it. There's the articulation right there. So thank you to all of you individually. If you are interested in any of this and they have an Instagram account or site available to order the stuff, or you can look at more of their work, the links will be down in the description. And I highly recommend going to look at all their work or their sites. Support, grow the community. Let's all work together and get third-party items or spruce up our action figures or just get along and enjoy our hobby here, because this is the name of the game right here. People putting heart, soul, blood, mud, tears into their work and getting it out there to the community. That's amazing. So if you enjoyed this play day, comment, like, subscribe, go check out some customs, and I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.